Today is December 2nd, 2024, Canada, baby. City weather report. Well, you know, we got some snow out there over the weekend, and from what I saw, it looks like temperatures are supposed to dip, okay? So hope you had a good weekend. I got the old Christmas tree up, and I got the cactus down there, because the old get a little wobbly, and I gotta kind of replant it, okay, guys? So, it's just taking some time off, okay? It's 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, like 7:30 on the dot, guys. Got my one and only Christmas shirt on, okay? Like, I can't afford to go out and buy Christmas shirts, so this is gonna be on replay. You watch your House of Commons today, okay? Because it is like what this shirt's gonna be, the same thing every day. If you need to be informed what's going on, the best thing that you can do is watch House of Commons. Same thing over and over and over. It's better than a soap opera, okay? Like, once you get into it, you're kind of like hooked, especially when you see all the going on in Canada. And we're going to dive right into it, okay? And if I have some time, I might do some read the feeds, okay? At the top, which I just posted 58 minutes ago. And it was from Alberta News and Views. It's a picture of Jagmeet Singh, and it says, terrorists hold people hostage for something in return. Sound familiar? And, well, what we know is Jaggy is, you know, propping up Trudeau. He's a part of the problem. If you ask me, he's number one problem, because we already know what that Trudeau is like, right? And Jaggy has all the power, right? And all he wants is his pension, which he should not get. And I hope that when Pierre Poilievre gets in, he takes that away from Jaggy.
Is Jagmeet Singh keeping Justin Trudeau in power until 2025? Because that's the year his gold-plated $2.3 million pension kicks in. So until then, Singh is voting with Trudeau to quadruple the carbon tax, double your rent, and double your mortgage, and unleash crime and chaos on Canadian streets. Jagmeet Singh, he gets his pension, Trudeau gets power, and you pay the price.
Your House of Commons, Jaggy says one thing, but then does another thing, okay? His actions don't match his words. Watch for your House of Commons and watch for Two-Faced Jaggy. And I put Waylon Jennings' song today, which I probably should have put Merle Haggard, you know, if we make it through December, gonna be alright, I know. Anyways, I put on Ain't Living Long Like This because, and I had saw it, but there's not much footage of it. However, Canadian Crime Watch put it up. Last Tuesday, there was a man on the 401 hijacking, and he shot a bunch of vehicles, and then he like got away and he went and shot. I posted right above it the article where it gives a good description of what happened with the man who shot people on the highway 401, arrested during armed carjacking spree. You can find that on my Facebook, and you can find it on Canadian Crime Watch. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay guys? Make sure you subscribe. And, you know, I got some more stuff that I want to do, and you'll probably only find it on YouTube, but I'll let you know when that happens. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe, okay, and tell your friends. See, there he is right there, okay? Shooting people. Seeing is believing, right? Right? Because otherwise you might just think I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? No, I do my research! Guys, that's enough right there to make you realize that our borders are not secure, right guys? It's the mean girls of the NDP, okay? And this was on Friday, I believe. And they went over and they intimidated and harassed the Conservative bench, okay? And who we have here is Lindsay Mathyssen, who you can't tag, Blake Desjarlais, Bonita Zarrillo, and Kwan, okay? Your NDP, who should be ashamed of themselves because they're only doing what Jaggy's telling them to do, just like your Liberals doing what Trudeau says, okay? Now take a look and watch this. And then you have House Speaker Fergus going over there, but he is so biased, it's not even funny.
We can film now.
Yeah, but you guys don't have to be standing over yelling at you. So you came over and sat down. Why? And he's taking this in the house. He is taping this in the house.
I can.
No, really?
That's fine. You can record.
He's sitting down.
You're here for another month and you're gone.
Girls of the NDP, okay, and that was a whole lot of DEI right there, and I think DEI is also the worst thing because all the people DEI feel obligated to whatever these say. NDP and all of the Liberals, okay, they have the option to vote against their leader, and they're not. So if you ask me, they're a bunch of wimps that couldn't run a country if they tried. One Liberal that I really don't care for is Jennifer O'Connell, okay? So Dr. Leslyn Lewis is another really good Conservative, and she debated against Jennifer O'Connell, okay? And you could do your research, okay? Dr. Leslyn Lewis is very well spoken, and well, this was your Liberal Jennifer O'Connell's response.
Our property crime rates are up 27.5% higher than in the United States. When will this Prime Minister admit that he should abandon his failed soft on crime policies?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister for Public Safety.
Well, Conservative, you skew data to top-down Canada. We're actually investing in the brave police who do this hard work every single day. And as a result of those investments, we're seeing massive success in our police services. For example, October 31st, the RCMP announced the largest, most sophisticated drug seizure with over 95 million of lethal doses of meth and fentanyl, because that's what investments make while Conservatives talk down Canada.
She is very annoying.
Responsibility for our most vulnerable, for the Prime Minister to act like this, for the Minister to stand in the House and suggest otherwise is nonsense and disrespectful to survivors and victims and their families. It was not like this before he was elected, and it will not be like this after he is gone. Canada is done with this woke, fake, feminist Prime Minister. Call an election. Come on. Fake, feminist Prime Minister. Call an election. Call an election. Come on.
That was Shelby Cramp Newman, and I just like the way she said it, which I watched her live do that, and like she said, call an election. I don't know if you can see the difference between the strength of the Conservative women and the weakness of the NDP Liberal women, okay? Ferrari, Melissa Lantzman, Shelby Cramp Newman, Dr. Leslyn Lewis. There's so many guys that are really advocating for women. Oh, and Anna Roberts. I even forgot about you, Anna. Conservatives are a whole bunch of girl power. Liberal women are just weak wimps. That's what you are, especially you, Karina Gould, okay? You got no one fooled, Karina Gould. Did this one 20 hours ago. And this is a Michelle Ferrari video that she did last. In this video, Michelle talks about how 10 to 18-year-olds, you know, are getting their hands on safe supply and dying, but we already do this, the people that have been doing their research. So this is what I put in the description. Good thing Donald Trump cares enough about Canada and Canadian kids to address this. You know, with the tariff, you know, he wants Canada to strengthen their borders and deal with the drugs and crime, right? I said Donnie doesn't care as much as Michelle Ferrari and the rest of the Conservatives, but Donnie cares more than Justin Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh. And I said, what are you doing to help the next generation, okay? And I hashtag teachers, doctors, nurses, police, parents, Canada, America.
It doesn't shake you to your core. If it doesn't propel you to get involved, stand up, and change your vote, I'm not sure what will. Listen to this. The #1 cause of death in children aged 10 to 18 in British Columbia is opioids. 10 years old. What 10-year-old is accessing safe supply? These are stories we're being told to help us feel better, that we're doing something. Nothing is being done. Because if something was being done, these numbers wouldn't be going up, they'd be going down. People would be living drug-free. They would be living a life of recovery. 10 to 18. If that doesn't shock you.
If that doesn't shock you. We're talking about Michelle Ferrari. She came out with some good news last week that, you know, we're finally going to be able to get our supplements because Mark Holland, your Minister of Health, wanted to legalize crack and fentanyl and all that Trump wants to stop. But Mark Holland wanted to take away our supplements. Why was that even a thing? Like, literally, I'd like to know what were their intentions there? Because it seemed like they just wanted to make us more sick. Like, scurvy is on the rise, so why would they want to take away vitamins? Time scurvy a thing when, like, Christopher Columbus came over? Like, oh, there's North America, we're really gonna... got the case of the scurvies? I posted November 30th, it was via Chris Daisy. He posted it November 28th, but it is a Muslim man that came over to Canada as a refugee in, I think, 2013, but then again, search. And I put must watch, okay, because this man talks about why he left his home country is the same that's going on in Canada. And I said, this Canadian sees it. This Canadian is more Canadian than most of you. I put, this Canadian isn't a wimp and more patriotic than you. Time to stand up, guys, especially you union guys. I was reading some feeds, and this was just a last minute. I was going to do Trudeau, but decided to do Jagmeet because we already know what to expect with Trudeau. Our main problem right now is Jaggate. Okay, so Jaggy posted 17 hours ago, moms and dads, the GST tax break starts on December 14th, includes yada, yada, yada. Okay, this is what people are saying. What about pensioners and people on disability? Keep up the good work for Canadians. Let's see, 23 laughed at that and 7 liked it. So, you know, that's a pretty big percentage that didn't like that. Canada has everything it needs to be the wealthiest nation with the most prosperous, happiest, healthiest citizens in the world. The only thing blocking us is a big, bloated, expensive, bureaucratic government that overspends and overtaxes us. Yes, yes. And 100 people had a reaction to that, and 90 people liked it, 3 people loved it, and 9 people laughed at it. So mostly Canadians thought that woman was right. That's not going to help anyone, but you go ahead and take credit like you always do. Yeah, and 41 people reacted to that, and 32 people liked it, and 8 people laughed at it, and only 1 person was mad. So pretty well everybody thought that was hilarious. You're fighting like hell for your pension. Pierre will fix the mess you've created with Trudeau. And 17 people liked it, 2 people loved it, and 2 people laughed at it. And that's Carl T. and Kent Bradley that don't know what's going on in Canada. There, okay? Stay you, stay true. Get to talking, get to doing your research, okay? And make sure that you make it a priority to watch the House of Commons and keep a better eye on your country because Canada is really going to... But thank goodness we got Trump.